Season is nearly here, and we're getting you ready for kickoff. This is Big 12 Media Day coverage live from Frisco, Texas, presented by Omada Real Estate. Buying or selling a home? Trust the experts at Omada Real Estate. This is 97.5, the KSL Sports Zone.
97.5, the KSL Sports Zone. Scott Gerard, Patrick Kinahan, the coach, Tim Lacombe, and L.J. Martin, kind enough to join us. BYU running back, preseason offensive player of the year for the Big 12. L.J., I know that's a nice honor, but in reality, you know that it's all about postseason that really matters, not necessarily preseason, but it does show a lot of respect that that people have for you and this program at BYU.
No, yeah, it's cool just to see, because last year I wasn't on any preseason team, so it kind of tells me at the same time, it really doesn't mean nothing, because, yeah, it's just all preseason, so it's just all noise.
It's just print on paper, right? You actually got to go out and get the hard yards. And in doing so, obviously you got a great running mate in the back field there in Bear Bachmeier. Pretty amazing story, his, but also yours, in terms of how you both ended up at BYU, planned on going to Stanford, and that whole thing got blown up. But just talk about his year last year and kind of what you were impressed with for a guy that was doing it for the first time.
Yeah, I was really just impressed with his decision-making. He didn't put the ball in Harton's way too many times. And, yeah, he was just really solid, just smart decisions, and just never really felt like he was pressing or anything, just kind of let the game flow to him, and he just did really well, to be honest with you. So I didn't think he was going to be that good, but he's really good player.
I think you were a lot of other people. I thought BYU was going to be in trouble at this point, and, man, he evolved.
No, yeah.
You had the opportunity to go to the NFL, and obviously you decided to come back. So how are you going to balance having a season that is team-oriented, but maybe you need to work on some things to show the NFL people because that's your future?
No, yeah. I mean, everything that I need to work on is just going to help the team, right? So, yeah, so everything I got to work on, it's part of me being a better football player, so it's really easy.
Did you get feedback on that?
Yeah.
And
it was just more like, it was just they're really unsure of my speed. And if I were to test, I think I test really well, but I need to test. And that's part of the reason I came back, because I had my shoulder surgery, so I wouldn't have been able to test. So, yeah, that was a big part of the reason I came back.
And I'm sure your DMs were blowing up too, to stay in college but maybe go somewhere else. What was it about BYU that said not only do I want to come back, but I want to go back there and finish?
No, yeah, this is the place where I started. So, we got a great O-line. We got all the guys coming back. So it was like, why not come back and, do it here out of any other place, as well as I just really enjoyed my time here. Just love being here. And, just growing up, you always see guys just finish their whole college career at one place. So it was like, why not just cement my legacy at BYU?
How's the receiving core looking? I refuse to say room. Mm-hmm. Everybody says room, and it's like in vogue, and I'm not going to do it. So how's the depth?
They
check
receiver? All the boxes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they do great. I'm really excited for them. I think JoJo and Kyler are going to have a really good year.
What's another name we should look for? Somebody new.
I would say Legend, Lasker. Yeah, I think he's going to be really good. And we got other freshmen as well that just came in. I feel like they'll help a lot. But then also our tight ends. I'm really excited for our tight ends. I think they're really good receivers as well as blockers, but really good receivers. I feel like they're going to help out with the passing game a lot.
How about you in the passing game? Because we're going to see Aaron Roderick probably open it up more, because Bachmeier has got a whole year experience. He's a veteran now, and maybe see some different things. I'm wondering if that might be something in the arsenal that wasn't exploited as much, but we could see it going forward.
Yeah, I think we'll definitely see. I think we saw it more at the end of last year, like some at UCF where I was split out and, I was on a slant and stuff like that, more like option routes at the backfield. So we kind of saw that towards the end of last year, as well as, just quick game out the backfield, when we played Texas Tech in that championship game. So I felt like with those two things, you'll see a little bit more receiving from me out the backfields.
You very wisely credit your offensive line and how good they've been. But we had Bruce Mitchell on, and he said, he makes us look good sometimes, because he goes, I've been blown up a couple times, and there's a guy in the backfield. It should be a 2-yard TFL, and LJ's still able to get 5 yards out of it. Just what is it about your relationship with those guys up front that have allowed you guys to be successful, both you helping them and them helping you?
No, yeah. It takes the whole team, right? So even if they're not – my job is just to go out there and break tackles, right? So even if they're not doing their job, I at least got to break one, right? So if I'm not breaking one, I'm not doing my job. So if that's one guy that came through, then I should break that, and we should be able just to keep going. You know what I mean? So it's just knowing that they're not always going to be perfect, right? Because they're trying their butts off. I mean, it's an ugly job, right? Like, no one wants to be out there blocking guys and not scoring touchdowns, right? So just knowing that, and I understand it, so I'm just trying to make their job as easy as possible. Just make the right read, just make the right cut, and not try to get too fancy. I know a lot of guys sometimes they trying to make the big play, kind of bounce outside, and it can kind of get frustrating at times because you feel like the guy doesn't trust you to make your block. But with every cut, I'm trusting them. I know that they're going to make their block, and if they don't, then that's my opportunity to make someone miss and then still get more.
What's it been like during this time that you've played college football? It's been as wild a time as ever that I can remember. I've been watching college sports forever for all the NIL, and a lot of it's positive, but it's led to a lot of ins and outs in the locker room. And I coached college basketball, and like the locker room's sacred. Like if your locker room's got to be pretty good for you to win. How do you guys keep it tight in there? Because there's some of you have stuck around, but a lot of in and out.
Oh, yeah, I think a lot of us are there for the right reasons, if that makes sense. We're all here for a common goal, just to get better, possibly win a championship, right, and just win games. So we all want the best for each other, as well as if we're all here for the right reasons, I mean, there's no reason to leave. So, yeah, I would say that's what makes it really easy. I mean, none of us are really, like, for me, I know me personally, like, I'm not concerned with anything else. I'm just here to win games, and that goes a lot pretty much for most of the guys in the locker room, and those who aren't pretty much end up leaving. So you see it all the time. So that's why I think we're able just to keep it sacred, because everyone who stays for the right reasons, and everyone who leaves is just
looking for something else.
Looking for something else, and that's why we're able to be so good.
I love watching you run because it seems like you're always on balance and you're smooth. It's almost like you glide the way you run. It's a very smooth stroke. How would you describe your running style?
Yeah, I would say like it's a balance, right? Because you want to be physical, of course, and then you also want to be able to be agile. So just knowing that it's just using the best of both worlds, because I would say I'm a bigger back, but also I'm able to make people miss. So just using that to my advantage, because people are going to try to come down and thump me. So just knowing that they're going to come down out of control because they feel like they got to hit me really hard. Now I can make them miss. Or if they don't come down hard enough now, and they're waiting, and now I know I could just go and pretty much punish them and just run them over. So it just makes it easy just having a balance and being able to do both.
So when, look, everybody wishes they could play football at your level. Everybody, so a lot of us live vicariously through you. So, in the eyes of a fan or somebody that loves football, what's it like when it's 3rd and 1 or it's goal line and everybody knows where the ball's going and where, and the defensive line, everybody knows that it's probably going to be you to try to get that first down or try to get it into the end zone, and it's just muscle versus muscle. Like what are those moments like as a running back?
No, yeah, it's awesome, right? Because that's what I live for, to compete, right? So it's just like the ultimate like competitor right there, right? Third and 1, 4th and 1. It's like it's us versus them. Like we got to move people and we just got to get it. So there's times where it opens up greatly and we're just right through. There's other times where it's all clogged up and shoot, you just got to I'm hitting Bruce in the back and I'm just dragging them forward, it's stuff like that. And they're just pushing me. I get hit and I'm in the backfield, but I'll stay up and they're just pushing me forward. So it's stuff like that. And then also there's other times where, like, I can remember a time last year in the Texas Tech championship game on the first drive, the D tackle slammed someone and he was just right there waiting. I made a jump cut and got there and we got the first down. It was just like, and it's just awesome, right? Because that's the times like you live for, like, it's the ultimate time, like, where your team needs you to do something and you get the ball and you're like, I can't go down no matter what. Like, I can't go down, right, because I'm letting all these people down. So I'm just trying to do whatever I can to get that first. And, sometimes it works out. Other times they just get the best of us. But that's competition,
It's
right?
life.
So,
yeah.
Yeah.
LJ, thanks so much, man. Appreciate it. Good luck
Yes,
this
sir.
upcoming season.
Thank you for you guys.